Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games. You know, there's a drawback to being human, and that's just simply death. So I thought, what if we transferred ourselves to the world of immortality? Immortal Realms, Vampire Wars. Now this game, I am so excited to play. So I've got an access to a closed beta. So we're gonna check this out, and it's an amazing game. Like, wow, like I am so excited to play this for you. So we're playing a beta. In the beta we can start off with the Dracul Act 1 and Night to Remember, but eventually in the full game we're also gonna have like other campaigns, so I'm gonna show them to you, like Nosfernos. He looks so beautiful. I'm so excited to play that when the game comes out fully. Or an Moroya campaign, which is also amazing. Like, this looks fantastic. But we're gonna play Dracul campaign. So first of all, a big thank you to the developers for giving me a key to this. And now let's just go. A Night to Remember, Dracul Act 1. A storm is brewing in the northeastern reaches of WARMONT, and the night sky is tainted blood red by flames blazing on the horizon. Whispered rumors have reached the rulers of the Dracul clan, Vlad and Cecilia, that something strange is happening at the border of their realm. They've sent out one of their minions to investigate. So we're gonna start a new mission.
The mist-covered mountains of WARMONT have belonged to the Dracul for as long as historians can remember. It is there they have gathered their strength. It is there they have raised new initiates from amongst the humans, granting them the gift of immortality. The rulers of the clan, Vlad and Cecilia Dracul, reign side by side from the heart of the country. Together they have shaped WARMONT, unchallenged by outside forces for centuries. But moonlight is not the only illumination this night. Flames rise towards the sky, and sounds of battle echo in the night. As the news reach them, they cannot help but wonder, what change will arrive at dawn?
I love this, like, fire is illumination. Yeah, it's pretty bad news. Okay, so we're gonna have to play the scenario. Now, the scenario rules kind of differ from the main game. So I'm thinking, like, depending on different scenarios, like, different things will be unlocked and locked. So the first thing is that there is no claim action. So instead we get provinces if we claim some key provinces. Defeating enemy armies will reward you with additional cards. This is very important. The recruit action has been disabled for this mission, so in order to recruit you actually need to get a card to recruit. So this makes it, I think, a lot more difficult. So yeah, I'm quite excited to see, like, when it's going to be, like, out of the beta mode, when we get the actual recruit action. That could be very cool. You will not receive any clan experience or clan legacy points during this mission. Yeah, that's okay. Fine with that.
It looks like our minion is returning from the fire. Do you think it's a raid from our northern kindred?
It's unlikely. They prefer scheming over direct confrontation. But we're about to find out. Show me what you have seen, minion.
Look at him. It's so beautiful. I want a minion like that.
It seems the aggressors are human raiders. They've put our village to the torch. We will have to crush them quickly before they gain a foothold. I will rally our knights and prepare to—
Why don't you let me handle it? I can head out with the Thin Bloods, give them a chance to whet their fangs.
These fanatics would like to burn more than villages.
You worry too much, dear. Let me hunt them down and bring you their hearts.
Very well. But be careful.
I always am.
He didn't really need much convincing. He was like, okay, do it. You want to do it, do it. I'm not going to argue.
These mortals should know better than to rise up against us. Forward, my brethren. Let us take back the nearby keep and put an end to this little rebellion at once.
We shall destroy them. Alright, so we start this off with this kind of like group. So we have 3 different units. We have 2 sort of close combat units and 1 range unit. And then we have our leader, who's actually Cecilia Dracul, and she's very important because she can do a lot of cool stuff. You start off with a couple of action points, more specifically 3. Now this on the left, this is a threat level. This is essentially how good our army is. This is important when you're going to be fighting other armies. You can sort of see your level and their level, and also the game kind of gives you prediction, like you're likely to lose or likely to win and stuff like that. This second thing is my army size. Currently I have 3 units out of a maximum of 9. This is action points. This I can use to move or to heal up or to do other additional things. This is mana. And this final thing is army upkeep. So the way this works is that in the sort of like main, I guess, screen, which is this like main area, when we can move, and then eventually we're going to get cards which we can spend, and they have certain costs, and the cost is in blood points, which is what you see up here. We have 100 blood points. Now mana is used when you want to use cards in combat. We have currently 6 cards in combat. I'll talk to you more about what each one of them do when we are actually in combat. But the main sort of idea is that if you're out of combat, you are spending blood points. If you're in combat, you're spending mana. And you get 3 mana per turn. You only get mana when you're outside of combat and when you sort of like end your turn. So sometimes it can be a good idea to kind of wait out a little bit before you go to the next combat, because that gives you more mana. So I'm going to take my army and I'm going to move over here. Now in each sort of like province or area, there's certain like bonus or you can do something special depending on what kind of province it is. So currently we're at Dracul Forest. Here we could get feral wolves as a unit. Now right now I can't do that because the recruit action is turned off. So the only way I can get units if I have a card that allows me to recruit units. I don't have that yet. I will show you when we get to it. So right now I cannot do anything. So instead I'm just going to move forward towards this city over here. Now in this city I can do feeding. Feeding consumes all available population for extra blood points. The population is needed when you want to recruit new units. It's also needed to get blood points per turn. However, in this like main mission, I think the blood points gaining is somewhat turned off, because I have kind of manipulated in my test game, like taking off some armies, and I was never actually able to gain any blood points. So it seems like in this mission we just have 100 blood points and we use them up and that's it. You cannot get new ones. I mean, you can get new ones with cards, but you cannot get them with the population, because like it would tell you like upkeep and stuff, but it's not going that way. Anyway, so we're gonna move here to the wishing stone. This is a village. In a village you have population. Population provides 1 blood in income per turn, except not. By default, population goes by 1 each year. Again, population is important. If I want to recruit units from the village, I can if it has some population left. So instead I'm going to move towards the wishing stone.
A group of rebellious humans. It's time to feed my kindred. Leave no mortal alive.
Now we could attack them, except we can't because we have no action points. So I'm just going to wait a turn and I'll let them attack us. Yeah. Now this is a certain victory, so we could out-resolve it, but of course we're not going to do it. We're going to fight instead. If you have like a likely defeat or a certain defeat, then you cannot click on out-resolve. Instead you have to fight, which I think is a pretty cool feature. So it's like if you have to, if you're gonna win, you can out-resolve. If not, you have to do it yourself. So yeah, we can just like look at the enemy army and at my army. Okay. Now even though we look red, when we're actually here, we are the blue guys, so that's pretty important. Now, we start off at the placement phase where you can place your people wherever you want. So, for example, I have these close-ranged units, melee fighters, and I'm going to want to move them closer. They don't need to be in the back, and we'll place the ranged ones kind of there. I think we're going to start the battle. So, in battle, you can move and attack. And you can also use these cards. Now these cards do not take away your turn, so I can use them and then I can keep moving with my unit. Now this up here, by the way, is initiative order. So I go, then 2 of their enemies go, then 1 of my guys go, this one, then 1 of their goes, and then so on. Now these cost me mana. Currently I have 30 mana, as you can see below here. And then it has certain, like, you can see like amount of turns until you can use it again. So this is like 1, and this one has like 2, and this one has like 3 and stuff like that. So what kind of cards do we have? We have Drain Life, deal 35 damage to a unit, heal your lord, that's Cecilia Dracul, for the same amount. Then we have Bloodstone. This is a pretty amazing card. Deal 40 damage to your lord and all adjacent enemy units. We're going to talk about more when it happens, but it's a really cool card. Next is Bloodlust. Target allied unit loses 25% of its remaining health and gain plus 50% attack for 1 turn. I think this is pretty cool. If you have already fairly injured unit, you can give them extra attack, but I haven't really been using it because it's pretty expensive money-wise, and these other cards are just so much better. Arcane Barrier. Target unit ignores the next sorts of damage dealt with. That's pretty great. Celerity. Target unit gains +2 movement, +2 initiative for 2 turns, and target unit gains Ethereal and Executioner for 1 turn. So I'm just going to move with my Lord. I'm going to move with her to over there. Then they will go. See how close they can get. Not very close. I'm going to move with these are the range guys, so we just want to hide them over here behind this well, so they will not get hurt. Yeah, just give me a second. I'm going to turn off the volume because it seems pretty loud. So I'm going to grab my other units. I'm going to place them here, I think. And then they will go... They will go there. You don't want to block the path of the Lord, so I'm going to take that instead. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to step over here in front of these guys, and I'm going to use this deal damage to myself, but also to any adjacent units. So I'm going to step over there. I'm going to use it right now. Bloodstorm, go. We did 40 damage to them both, and then we can also hit this guy like that. They're going to hit me back. Now they're going to do a half flank attack. Now flanking is very interesting in this game. The way this works is that these guys get full flank, which is quite a bit, but it's okay because we can use our abilities to heal up. The way this works is that okay, let me first use this, and then we'll talk about when we can do it. So right now I cannot shoot anybody because everybody is outside of my attack range. You can see it with these red sort of symbols, but I have an ability on my archers that's called aim shot, which increases your range. So I can use this on these guys and I can actually shoot at them. So I'm gonna do it and do some damage. Nice. Great. Now next up, we cannot use we cannot get close enough to them, which is kind of unfortunate. So I'm going to use drain life to drain those guys, actually these guys, so that I can heal up my Lord a little bit. And I'm going to move over there, and then here I can show you the half flank. So if the Lord wasn't here and this was just a simple and I was attacking them from the side, you do not get a flank bonus because they can just turn towards you. But if you have a different unit, and it's sort of like they're engaged together, so if you're going from the side, you get that bonus. So the same thing from behind. If these guys were able to move here, we could get a full flank bonus to attack them. But if the Lord wasn't there, then we wouldn't be able to do it. So I'm just going to attack. We could also take the Arcane Barrier, which I'm thinking about doing, and put it on my Lord, so that when the enemies attack, she will be protected for at least that. It's like for 1 damage, but I think it can be pretty useful. So we can, we can insta-kill these guys. Do we want to heal her up? I don't know, we'll heal her up later. You can heal up pretty easily outside of combat. So there's no need to kind of like go crazy on healing up inside of combat, because getting mana back is not the easiest thing in the world. So you want to make sure that you get it when you can get it. This guy cannot attack, so I'm just going to wait. And instead I'm going to attack here. We get that half flank bonus still. And yeah, the problem is we can't really move at them, so we're just gonna go at the next unit and now we get a full flank because we moved from behind, and because we are kind of locked in with them over here, we can easily attack them, which is cool. There are no opportunity attacks, so we can move away from a unit, no problem. Okay, now that we finished the combat, we're going to get rewards for that combat, which means we're going to get cards that we can play outside of combat for those blood points, like I mentioned before. Okay, let's click on this. Victory, we have destroyed all of their units. The only one injured is my Lord, which is okay. Gain plus 15 global points. Oh, this is really good. I quite like that.
The foolishness of these mortal rebels knows no boundaries, taking up arms against their masters.
We get these kind of points, so these kind of cards. So we have Sacrifice, gain plus 15 blood points. Then we have Veterancy. All units in target army gain plus 1 Veterancy. Bathe in Blood. All units in target army heal for plus 60% HP. And Recruit Tin Bloods and Tin Bloods archered from a target village. Requires 2 population in the village and reduces population by 2. Definitely going to use that one. But first, I'm going to use the Veterancy, just because I can. It's going to make my units a little bit better. Then I want to use Gather Power, examine the nearby artifact and try to draw power from it. So because we're at the Wishing Stone, it has an ability where Wishing Stone can be used to gain either extra AP, blood, or mana. So we're going to use that and see what we get. We can pick between replenishes 50 mana to the Lord. That's quite a bit actually. Units in the army gain +1 veteran rank or gives the Lord plus 200 XP. I'm going to take the XP because there's a certain upgrade that I really want to get. And we cannot get it. We can get it right now. So we can see this plus, that means we can upgrade one of our spells. What I'm going to be upgrading is the Bloodstorm. Now if you click on it, you get 3 options. You can pick one of these 3. So the first option is deal 60 damage to your Lord and all adjacent enemy units. Just means instead of 40 damage, we do 60. Then we have this one. Deal 40 damage to your Lord and all adjacent units. Heal your Lord for 50% of damage dealt. This means if you can manage to hit at least 2 enemy units, you can heal to the amount of damage that you did to your Lord. So essentially you can hurt your enemies for 40 without hurting yourself. And if you can hit 3 or more units, then you can heal up fully. So definitely we're going to take that. But just to read, the last option is deal 40 damage to your Lord and all adjacent enemy units and heal all adjacent allied units for 20. I'm going to take the Bloodstorm plus. I like to go sort of like with the Lord as the tank, kind of. That seems to work pretty well. Now we're going to move towards the Dracul cave because I want to go towards the village and get that new Thin Blood recruits. Which actually we could just go here. And I'll take the Thin Blood recruits, yeah, now. And we're going to place it on the village.
The will prove a bigger challenge than expected. These reinforcements will serve us well.
And we're going to get these 2 guys. We're going to move them towards my main army and we're going to auto-march. So I'm going to join my army. So now I have 5 units. And then I'm going to move towards the ritual site in the next turn because we don't have any action points. Okay. Let the enemies do what they want to do and we'll move towards the ritual site.
My lady, a ravenous creature has escaped the depths of darkness. We need great strength and fortitude to kill this foe.
But doing so could provide us with powerful rewards.
So of course we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So we're gonna attack in the Wildlands Cave. Now we should... Oh, we don't have an option to heal up this time. Okay, so you can heal up not on every province. I think you can heal up in the city. Maybe in the village, but it's okay. We should be able to kill them even so. We could use the Bathed in Blood, but I don't really want to. So I'm just going to go straight up at them. It's going to be a close battle apparently, which is okay. We have 21 mana, which is enough. I'm going to use the 35 damage to heal myself up probably in the beginning. And then we'll go for the Lord stuff because I really like that. The Bloodstorm. Look at the enemies. Don't they look great? Oh, and this thing. We don't look so fancy compared to them. We look kind of weak, but it's okay. We're gonna decimate them. Don't worry about it. Now we go first and they go, so I want my Lord to be kind of up front. These 2 are ranged and that's okay, and these are all close combat. I'm thinking actually about moving this guy over here. Start the battle. Now how much movement do they have? 6. I think I'll just stand over here. Maybe. And we'll see where they go and then we'll go at them. Because I need my Lord to be sort of surrounded by the enemies. Now that one thing teleported. I don't know if you saw that. That was really cool. Because they can teleport. These guys teleported. So I'm thinking let's move my range units over here. Actually we could probably straight up... No, we can attack it. Okay, so we'll just move over here. And then we'll do a range attack afterwards. You move behind the Lord. So you're going to be helping over there. You can move, I think here, because we're gonna move probably the Lord closer next to him so that they can surround it easier. Do we attack these guys or these guys? I think I'll attack these guys. I just want to heal her up, and then I'm going to move my units over here to protect my archers. And then you are gonna go over there or help out here. I don't think the Lord needs help, so we'll try to move it like this. Let these guys kind of come over here. Now I think I'm just gonna move straight there, kill these guys. And, oh, actually I could move straight there and do the damage, which is gonna heal me up a little bit. Let's do that. We'll use a Bloodstorm on all of these. Just healing me up, and then we can insta-kill that. I'm at full HP now, which is very cool. This one's probably gonna hit me. Oh, actually, it's not that much. I expected more from him. He's pretty dangerous, so... No, oh, I was kind of hoping we'd attack my other guys over there. I was like, no. No, they're going at my ranged guys. That is not great. Okay, ranged guys are dead. Okay, you just shoot them. Don't do much of anything. I think I'll just attack the guys facing it. Okay, first let's do some damage to the big thing and heal up my lord. And then we're gonna... I think we're gonna go at this. I wanna destroy this. Okay, we're gonna go... I'm gonna move here and attack this, and then we'll get a half flank for these guys. Yeah, but we'll do this. So we're gonna get a half flank. We can kill this. Kind of hoping they would keep attacking my lord, but they're like, no. Let's hit this guy. It's 53. That was great. Okay, he's moving. No, he's gonna kill these guys. Ooh, they're dead. We're gonna need a lot of recruiting after this fight. I did say close battle, I guess, but... Oh, our ranged guys are gonna have to run away. Or we could get the protection on them. I mean, we could probably kill this with one of my regular soldiers. Maybe. Or we could just drain it. We're gonna stay in place and use this because I have faith in my other soldiers to kill this. Yeah, we get half flank and we can insta-kill that. I might let these guys insta-kill that. Instead, I think I'm gonna go over here. Hit that. You go and insta-kill this. Then I'm gonna move my lord kind of next to these two things. Oh, I can't. I can only go like this. Well, but we could use the arcane barrier on these guys if we really want to. And then the most definitely... They have 1 HP, seriously. Okay, let's try this. We're gonna use the arcane barrier on these guys. And you just hit him. I'm gonna see. Now, if they choose to go at the prophet this time around, then... No! They're never going at who I want them to be going at. Yeah, that's dead. I think we'll just go and attack this. If you want to take the half flank on this thing, I think. And then the lord can go at these two. We can walk this far. And finally somebody's attacking the lord and not my poor unit. We'll get a full flank bonus to kill off this guy. 1 HP left. Half flank on these guys. My lord can finish off this one. And probably with the counterattack we can finish off this one as well. Alright. So, I mean, we did win quite a big margin, but the problem was they weren't attacking who I wanted them to be attacking, so that was not great for us. We lost all of our ranged units, but we can get new ones. It's not that big of a deal. If we get the recruiting card, hopefully. See what kind of bonuses we get. Okay, continue. Consume all population of your city and gain bot points. Yeah, I don't really care. Gain extra health. All units in target army gain veterancy. Okay, recruitment. Good. We get 1 recruitment though. Okay, but we can upgrade some of our cards. So let's upgrade Drain Life, I think. Deal 35 damage to Heal Your Lord for 200%. Or Heal Your Lord for 35 but it increases range. Or reduce mana cost. I think I'll take the reduced mana cost. That seems like the best thing. We could get the wolves here. Is that what we want? I don't think so. I think we'll try to go towards... Well, we could go towards the city, I guess, and recruit there. Or this village. Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait a turn, and then we're gonna try to move towards this village. Go back there. Go through... Or we could go here towards the library, but we do need that new units. Yeah, let's go back towards this village. And we'll try to get some additional units here. Could heal up... I'll use the veterans, because why not? Maybe we should have used it after we got the new units. It's okay though. Go over here. And we're going to use recruitment. Why can't I recruit from the village? The village is right here. Okay, well in that case, let's get guys from there. Feral wolves, continue. Okay. I'm gonna tell them to join up with my other things. Don't know why we couldn't take them from the village. Usually you can. Move backwards. Oh, we could get her more power. Let's try that. Heal all units in the army to full health. Sure. And we'll move towards... We have no more action points, so we'll wait. And we'll move towards the village, the library over there. See what we can get through that. Or we could go here and attack these guys. Now let's go towards the library first. And we need to wait a turn so we can use this. It's gonna give us, we can buy some new card. Cast on a Dracul, keep to recruit a unit for 25% of the cost. Or cast on any recruit building to recruit a unit for 10% less. I think I'll take the mobilize. So I want this to use on this, for example. We'll get Bat Swarm, okay? And we'll grab it and we'll move it towards my main army. Go to merge. And I think we might need to do some fighting soon. Go to human forest. And then we'll go over here, see what we get here. Ooh, we could fight these guys in this village. We're gonna need to do that. Now we are fully healed up, so I'm just going to wait a turn and let them, I'll let them attack me. Yeah, they're gonna attack me. Close battle, yeah, we're gonna fight. If you click on auto resolve, you're most likely gonna die in a close battle because or lose all of your units but win. The auto resolve, I don't think it does the best job. Okay, this is what we're fighting. That's not that bad. We have wolves and bats. We have a very interesting army now. I quite like it though. It looks better. Looks much better like this. Okay, I want my... Oh, I need to move my lord elsewhere. Because where she is right now, that's a really bad position. And the wolves go like that, and we'll just out back. I am thinking about moving myself up front and letting them hit me as much as possible. Yeah, I think I'll move to over there. And we'll let them attack her, and then we can heal up if they all get close enough. Oh, they're not actually attacking. Now we could hit these guys for 33, but they're gonna hit us for 33 as well. I don't know if we want to do that just yet. But they'll go first next turn. Now I think we're just gonna move over here and not attack just yet. We'll see how that will go. Okay, they're still not attacking my lord, but that's okay. You move kind of like that. We get the guards thing, which is pretty cool, so we can get like extra healing. We might do that next turn. And you just follow up. They're gonna attack somebody? No. Okay, so I'm gonna move to over here, and I'm going to be using Bloodstorm. Actually, I really don't need to heal myself just yet. Still, it does damage to everybody, so I think it's worth it. Let's do it. We can do 40 damage on everyone, and then we're gonna hit these guys in the middle. And we're gonna see who the other units attack. Hopefully they'll try to flank the Lord. That seems like the best choice. Oh, we got an extra person, that's good. Though these guys won't be able to attack me now. Okay, we could half flank these guys. I think we'll do that. And we could also use Drain on, maybe on that. Insta-kill it, heal my Lord, and make sure that they can't hurt me. And we're gonna half flank this. Okay, let's see what they do. Okay, they're running backwards, which is good by me. And they're gonna half flank me here too, but I think it was fine. I want to hit those guys over there. Oh, the good thing about Wolves, though, I forgot to tell you, is that they don't get counterattacked. Half flank. I think we half flank. I think we do it. We're just gonna attack these guys. And then with this army, we could just like kill them over there. Like that. They're dead. Then my Lord goes. I could half flank them and kill them completely, or I could hit these guys. And use maybe another Bloodstorm to heal up a little bit. Or use Drain to heal up some more. I think we should probably heal up. So I'm going to move over here. I'm going to use Drain on these guys. And I'm going to hit this group over here. Because they only have 8 HP, they're not going to do much damage to me. Or they shouldn't. Okay, we're gonna kill these guys. Great. And have that to worry about. We can't quite get there though with this army, so the Lord is gonna have to be able to handle that all by herself. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem. 89. Do we want to drain them first? I think we do. Drain them up and then hit them. Okay, and now... Okay, they're attacking my wolves. We should be able to kill it off. Or I can use the bats. Great. This wasn't a close battle at all. We didn't lose a single unit. That's how it's done. We just needed some bats and some wolves and in we go. Just, who wants to fight with humans? And you can get wolves and bats. I mean, come on. I think wolves and bats just rock. Press any key to continue. And I'm thinking we'll end the episode here. I'm gonna at least make one more episode because I want to show you like more of this. If you enjoyed it, click on right top to watch the next one, or click on right bottom to watch Dead Monarchy, which is a very interesting turn-based combat game. I'll see you in one of those. Bye bye!